Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday. How is everybody? Good morning, Elisa. Good morning, Bettina. Bonjour, bonjour. Françoise, your comments inside of Le Club. How gorgeous are they? I enjoyed reading them. Thank you so much for leaning in and sharing. Really, really gorgeous. How is everybody feeling? How is your weekend? Any celebrations as we open up today? Our house is very quiet. No college boys. Well, Nico, an almost college boy, but 8 o'clock. So they're sleeping. he's sleeping. Allison, bonjour, bonjour. Brenda, good morning. Yes, any celebrations for today? Anything that's on your heart? Please feel free to share it inside of the chat as we open up today. And let's see. We have our 9-day countdown till we leave the Outer Banks. And I have been this weekend spending quite a bit of time feeling into the move. I think August. I think right now, I have to ask Dave, it's 8 years, I think, unless it's 7. I can't remember. I don't know, 7 or 8 years that we moved here. And I remember leaving Paris. And I remember packing the boxes in Paris, and I couldn't believe I was consciously leaving France. I couldn't believe it. I knew my soul was calling me to do so. I knew it didn't make sense. It was everything I had ever wanted, and I was there, and my family was there, and my boys were speaking fluent French, and I had my best friends, and we had a gorgeous apartment on Avenue de Villars, right like 5 minutes, maybe 7 minutes walk from the Eiffel Tower, right in front of les Invalides, like everything. I was like, what am I doing? No. And my soul was really clear. It's time. It's time for a new adventure. And don't worry. Just don't worry. It's okay for you to let go. And this was one of the huge lessons for me in letting go. Letting go without a guarantee, letting go without a plan, letting go without any reassurance that I would ever not only get back what I had, but that somehow, some way, it would be even better. So letting go, we went to Thailand. First we went sailing in Greece, I think for a month. And then from Greece, we went to Thailand, and we lived in Thailand for 3 months. And then we went to New York, and then we finally made our way here to the Outer Banks. And we landed, wait, what's today? Today's the 19th, isn't it? We landed on August 18th. No wonder yesterday I was like, Dave, we landed on August 18th. And the reason I know is because we were supposed to come down here earlier, but we ended up looking for cars. Our stay was extended up in New York. We landed in the Outer Banks on the day that I would have given birth to the baby that I lost. Same day, August 18th. So yes, it was yesterday, as of yesterday. Like, what? You cannot make this stuff up. What? And now here we are. Oh my goodness. I guess it's 8 years later now. I guess that's what that would be. Or August 18th was. I can't believe it. Because in 9 days, we're going back. 9 days, we're going back. And my son is going to college in France. I'm sharing this with you. Well, first of all, the opportunity for us to be live together in this way. Again, even if you're watching the replay, even if it's 11 years from now, because I am getting comments from our Let Yourself Be Skinny video that's like, oh my gosh, this is changing my life 11 years ago. So maybe you're listening to this in 11 years or 20 years or whatever it might be. Miracles. When we listen, when we follow our soul, when we let go of what we think we know and allow the divine to pour itself into us. When we say that full-hearted devotional yes, even when our mind is like, no, don't let go. You're going to lose. You're going to lose. What are you talking about? You're going to lose your apartment. You're going to lose your Rose. Rose was our housekeeper / nanny that like would rub the boys with acupuncture, essential oils and give them acupuncture on their legs when they didn't feel good. After I had my miscarriage, she just sat with me in bed. I was like, I'm never going to find another Rose. And never will. Never will. Never will. We get so afraid of losing that we don't allow the space for what God is really preparing for us. So that's where I'm coming from as we open up today. How are you? Where are you in your life, in your world? And are you ready to surrender to miracles? Are we in that space together today? To let go, to say yes, to allow yourself to be moved by your soul, to deeply listen to the place inside that the indie is such a gorgeous bridge for this kind of awareness. A lot of women will say to me, but I can't hear her. I don't really know. I don't really know what I'm being called for. So that trust to gift yourself permission to really listen, to let go, to activate that rest inside of allowing yourself to be led. Yes. All right. Where are we? Okay, Brenda said, good morning, I think. Alexandra, good morning. Anne, bonjour, bonjour. Elaine, bonjour, bonjour. Marlena, you're here, bonjour. Elisa, I'm heavy-hearted this morning and grateful for you and for all you ladies. We're glad you're here. Thank you for leaning in. You might be right, Allison. It might be 8 years. Thank you for leaning in. The days that we feel alone, the days that it feels heavy, the days that we have resistance to, oh my gosh, I don't want to do the thing. Today's feeling hard. Today's feeling heavy. Today I'm really in my humanness. These are the times more than ever to lean in here. Show in live, listen to a replay. Like if that happens to you on a Saturday or Sunday during your integration time, or if it occurs when we are in our extended integration towards the end of August, beginning of September, watch a replay, open your book, lean into each other inside of the community. If you're in Women Living Fully, lean into Women Living Fully. Make a post, ask, is anyone out there? I'd love some support today. Today's feeling heavy. Anyone here to share, to like utilize each other? We so often think, okay, we've got to do it by ourselves. We're the strong ones. We're the evolved ones. It's like, yeah, that's evolution. Asking for support is evolution, especially for us as women. I believe for men as well. Asking for support is evolution. So I'm so glad you're here. Ilona, good morning, good afternoon. I love how the body remembers dates. It does. 818. Crazy. I'm taking my oldest to Nice in September for 10 days and can't wait. It's such a beautiful time to be there. It is such a gorgeous time, Michelle. You're going to love it. I'm celebrating a new blessed daily routine in motion. I love that, Marlena. Gorgeous, gorgeous. This is so beautiful. And so much love to you, Elisa. All the love that's pouring into you. Bettina, celebrating full moon and lion is okay. So we went to the beach last night. I can't figure out. I think there's probably a really good app. But whenever I take a picture of the moon, it looks like ridiculous. The moon was like huge. It was started off as like a yellow orange. We walked to the beach and it was so beautiful. So beautiful. So I don't know if it's like a harvest would be fall, right? It looked big and orange and beautiful and wasn't meant to be taken a picture of. It was too beautiful for the camera. All right, are we ready? We have a little yerba mate. It tastes really sour and I still love it. I'm off the coffee again, just got 9 days to really receive. So for me, I like to take a little break from that. We'll see how long it lasts. By the time I get on the plane, I'll probably be having an espresso. All right, beauties. Is it a supermoon? Is it today? Oh my gosh, it's going to be even prettier. All right, gorgeous ladies. Let us lean in to today. Okay, Father, Mother God, Lord of all creation, thank you for all this gorgeous time and space, the limitlessness with which we are experiencing ourselves and each other. We ask for the awareness of the divine light of living love to pour into every single one of us, releasing, clearing, dissipating through grace any withholding, any fear, any heaviness, any illusions of attack. We ask to feel that gorgeous connection with our sensuality, that ignition and activation of the power of sensuality, living life awake and engaged from a place of truth, from a place of safety, from a place of ease, from a place of joy, celebration, and deep, deep gratitude. As we move into today's lesson, we reside in a state of peace, welcoming, homecoming, and beauty. This, or something even better, for the highest good of all concerned. Amen, amen, amen. Amen. All right. Lesson 41. So on Friday we had, I am a blessed child of God. Lesson 41. God goes with me wherever I go. Today's idea will eventually overcome completely the sense of loneliness and abandonment all the separated ones experience. Depression is an inevitable consequence of separation. So are anxiety, worry, a deep sense of helplessness, misery, suffering, and intense fear of loss. All of those feelings, a consequence of the belief or illusion of separateness. We got that? We can feel that. The separated ones, now again, sometimes when, I know in my experience, when the ego can read things, I've talked about this before, it can get like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Like it can feel either one extreme or the other, either an excludedness or an exclusiveness. So when the Course here is sharing the separated ones, it is talking about every single one of us who has forgotten that we are one with God, with love, consistently. Anytime we believe in the illusion of anything other than love, we're separated. So we don't need to take offense to it at all. It's not, oh gosh, I'm bad, or I'm good, or there's something wrong with me. I'm one of the separated ones. Like sometimes the wording can feel a little, to me, in the past when I was reading it originally, like, oh. So just see if you can melt into it. Like, okay, I get there are times when I have forgotten and I'm in the process of remembering. And in the times I've forgotten, I'm separated. I believe I'm not really separated. I believe in the illusion of separation. Okay. So the separated ones have invented, and again, it's not even the Course. I don't know what it's going to say in a minute, but no one's even ever separated. It's just the belief in the illusion. The separated ones have invented many cures for what they believe to be the ills of the world. But the one thing they do not do is question the reality of the problem. Yet its effects cannot be cured because the problem is not real. The idea for today has the power to end all this foolishness forever. And again, if the ego's like, ah, you're calling me foolish, detach from any personification of, oh, well, I guess I could see that if someone, anyone, was believing in something that was an illusion, that would be foolish, but not from a judgment perspective. Just like, oh, that's silly. That's silly. And foolishness it is, despite the serious and tragic forms it may take. So there's some compassion there from the Course. Like, I get that this, if you are in this, when you are in this belief of separation and illusion, it can feel intense. It can feel tragic. It can feel all of those. It's not denying that it can feel that way. What it's sharing is that all of that is not real. Okay, you ready? Let's receive a breath. You ready to receive? So check in with yourself. Is your sense of receiving open? Oui, is it? You ready to receive? Deep within you, everything that is perfect, ready to radiate through you and out into the world. Deep within you is everything that is perfect, ready to radiate through you and out into the world. Take that in for a minute. Deep within me is everything that is perfect. See if you can receive that. Deep within me is everything that is perfect. Feel that. Ready to radiate through you and out into the world. It will cure all sorrow and pain and fear and loss because it will heal the mind that thought these things were real and suffered out of its allegiance to them. Just breathe in and breathe out. You can never be deprived of your perfect holiness because its source goes with you wherever you go. You can never suffer because the source of all joy goes with you wherever you go. You can never be alone because the source of all life goes with you wherever you go. Feel the poetry in this? Nothing can destroy your peace of mind because God goes with you everywhere you go. God goes with me everywhere I go. We understand. I love that it's we. We understand that you do not believe all this. How could you, when the truth is hidden deep within, under a heavy cloud of insane thoughts, dense and obscuring, yet representing all you see? Today, we will make our first real attempt to get past this dark and heavy cloud and to go through it to the light beyond. There will be only one long practice period today. In the morning, as soon as you get up, if possible, sit quietly for some 3 to 5 minutes with your eyes closed. At the beginning of the practice period, repeat today's idea very slowly. God goes with me everywhere I go. God goes with me everywhere I go. Then make no effort to think of anything. Try instead to get a sense of turning inward, past all the idle thoughts of the world. Try to enter very deeply into your own mind, keeping it clear of any thoughts that might divert your attention. From time to time, you may repeat the idea if you find it helpful. But most of all, try to sink down and inward, away from the world and all of the foolish thoughts of the world. You are trying to reach past all of these things. You are trying to leave appearances and approach reality. It is quite possible to reach God. In fact, it is very easy because it is the most natural thing in the world. You might even say it is the only natural thing in the world. The way will open if you believe that it is possible. Tout est possible. Do I have any of my toot girls here? This exercise can bring very startling results, even the first time that it is attempted. And sooner or later, it is always successful. We will go into more detail about this kind of practice as we go along, but it will never fail completely, and instant success is possible. Throughout the day, use today's idea often, repeating it very slowly, preferably with eyes closed. Think of what you are saying, what the words mean. Concentrate on the holiness that they imply about you, on the unfailing companionship that is yours, on the complete protection that surrounds you. You can indeed afford to laugh at fear thoughts, remembering that God goes with you everywhere you go. Oh, how much do we love this? Oh my goodness. God goes with you everywhere you go. God goes with me everywhere I go. How yummy is this? How are we feeling? Isn't this gorgeous? So good. So good. Of course, timely and aligned. I love when that happens because it always happens, doesn't it? It always happens. Oh, beauties. So good. So good. Okay. Beautiful truth. I love this lesson so much. It is so good. It is so good. Oh, it is so good. So good. So beautiful. All right, gorgeous ladies. I will be back here with you. We will all be back here tomorrow. If you're watching the replay, let me know so I can cheer you on and celebrate you. I love always is seeing so many of you here live. It's beautiful. And wherever you are in the world and whenever you have an opportunity to lean in, it's always perfect. The integration weekends are there for you to review lessons. Of course, you can continue at your own pace, and then perhaps the lesson that we do together will be a review. I love that also, by the way. So when we move into next week, I think how it's going to go is the 20th. I don't know if the 26th or the 27th is going to be the last day. The 27th might be the last day for our extended integration period. And again, I promise you, I will get the dates straight and let you know. During that time of extended integration, it's the same. You can choose to review everything up until that point, delve into the teacher's manual, like whatever it is that the work, like the text, whatever it is that feels good to you, you can continue along for the, I think it'll be about a week or so that we will have our extended integration. You can continue the days that you're on. And then when we come back, it can be review. You can honor it however it is that feels true to you. Okay, there's no one right way. Just listen to yourself, listen to your indie, feel that beautiful activation. All right, I love you all. Have a gorgeous day. It's funny because Mondays I'm like, I miss you. I haven't seen you in a while. And I don't want to let you go, but I will see you tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow. My indie was grateful that I am nothing. My Frenchie was grateful that I enjoy nothing. My New Yorker was grateful that I did nothing. I wake up trying to unscramble these thoughts. The lesson, sorry, I took my glasses off. The lesson answers. I love when you really allow this. So So Jennifer's referring to the Femme Flow list. So if you don't have the Femme Flow list and you would like to utilize the bookends of Elegant Femme to support you as you move through life, not only Chic 365, but life, you can go to elegantfemme.com/FFL for Femme Flow list, and all the information is there. That's a course you can purchase. The beauty of these bookends and the beauty of really listening, Jennifer, in the way that you are, is because, you know, the ego has this, what do you mean I'm not anything? What do you mean I'm doing nothing, right? It triggers all of these feelings of, in the logical sense of unworthiness, unraveling the attachment that we have to the ego of our value based on performance, based on what we do for others, based on anything external. And the beauty of surrendering to this is so gorgeous. The beauty of seeing that the nothingness is such a powerful, potent, spacious, valuable frequency to reside in. So I love that you're really deeply listening to your femmes when they show up in the morning. Really gorgeous. Oh, this is gorgeous. Nothing can destroy your peace. Your peaceful mind. It's so beautiful. It's so good. So good. So good. So good. All right, ladies. Lesson is amazing. I agree, Ilona. I will see you all tomorrow.